Freya had always been an independent spirit, bouncing from one continent to another like a feather caught in the wind. Her travel blog, filled with breathtaking photos and vivid descriptions, had garnered a large following. The Northern Lights, however, had always been her elusive dream. As a child, she had read about them and watched countless documentaries, hoping one day to witness their ethereal dance in the sky. Now, with her 30th birthday approaching, she decided it was time. Iceland, the land of fire and ice, called to her. She believed in the law of attraction, a positive energy force that she trusted could bring about her deepest desires. Freya landed in Reykjavik on a chill January morning. The air was sharp with frost and smelled faintly of the sea. As she pulled her woolen scarf tighter around her neck, the excitement bubbled within her. She had booked a cabin just outside of Akureyri, far enough from the city lights to give her the best chance of capturing the Northern Lights in all their glory. With every breath, she silently whispered her wish into the universe, to capture the lights and perhaps find a love as magical and rare. Armed with her camera and a notebook, Freya spent her days hiking among glaciers, exploring ice caves, and capturing the rugged beauty of Icelandic landscapes. Each night she braved the cold to search for the Northern Lights, but the sky remained stubbornly cloudy. She stayed optimistic, frequently journaling her intentions. One entry read, "Tonight might be the night I capture the Aurora Borealis and maybe, just maybe, meet someone special." On the 6th night of her journey, the sky cleared, revealing a smattering of stars. Freya drove her rented jeep to a remote spot recommended by the locals. Setting up her camera, she took a few test shots of the night sky. As she adjusted her aperture, a voice interrupted her concentration. "Need any help with that?" She turned to find Arvid, a tall, bearded man with kind eyes that held the warmth of familiarity. He introduced himself as a local tour guide who specialized in showing visitors the Northern Lights. Arvid explained that he often wandered these paths alone, captivated by Iceland's natural wonders. Freya, intrigued by his love for his homeland, welcomed the chance for company. Together, they talked about Icelandic folklore, exchanged travel stories, and laughed at their shared misadventures. Their breath rose in vapor clouds as they adjusted lens and focus, waiting for the elusive lights. Hours passed, and just when Freya began to fear another night without seeing the Aurora Borealis, the sky ignited in shades of green and pink. The lights swirled and undulated like cosmic dancers, and Freya's heart swelled with awe. She captured shot after shot, but it was Arvid's presence beside her, his face illuminated by the celestial show, that struck her the most. In the days that followed, Arvid became her guide. They chased the Northern Lights together, often ending the night sharing stories over warm mugs of traditional Icelandic tea. Their connection deepened as they explored lava fields, bathed in hot springs, and marveled at icebergs shimmering on black sand beaches. Freya found herself drawn to his genuine passion for nature, and the intricate way he spoke of Iceland's legends. One freezing night, under another spectacular display of the Northern Lights, Arvid took Freya's hand. "You know," he began softly, "the Aurora Borealis is said to be a bridge between worlds. Meeting you feels like crossing that bridge to something extraordinary." Freya's heart fluttered, realizing that her whispered wishes had been answered in the form of this gentle, adventurous man. As Freya's departure date loomed, she felt a pang of sadness at the thought of leaving. On her last night, they sat by a crackling fire outside her cabin, the sky ablaze with the Northern Lights. Arvid handed her a necklace with a small polished stone. "To remember Iceland in this moment," he said. "I don't need anything to remember this," Freya replied, her voice soft but steady. "I'll be back." And she meant it. The Northern Lights had set her heart alight, not just with their celestial beauty, but with the unexpected connection she'd found. Freya returned to her travels, but Iceland and Arvid had left a permanent mark on her soul. Her readers followed the enchanting tale of her journey, captivated not just by the photos of the Aurora Borealis, but by the story of a heart that had found its match in the land of fire and ice. Love, she realized, was as luminous and unexpected as the Northern Lights, a rare and magical phenomenon that one sometimes had to chase.